Today is a very bittersweet day for us. We are hopefully saying goodbye to our baby. So this was our first vehicle we ever purchased, Jacoy and I ever purchased together. Actually, it's both of our first vehicles. And it's a 1993 Dodge D150 with an 8-foot bed. It's only rear wheel drive, but we love this thing. We moved up to Vermont with this, and it's done really good for us. The only thing is right now it's got a rough idle, and we don't want to see it sit for another year while we're building the house and building the homestead. So we're gonna make a trade for a Polaris 4x4 quad, which is something that we can use on the property at the homestead. It'll be basically like our tractor, so we'll use that to, you know, lug stuff around, get up and down the road, maybe plow a little bit. So yeah, we just wanted to document this before it's gone forever. The interior is in wicked good shape. We've always kept it pretty clean. Now there's probably like mice living in it right now. It's been sitting for a little while now. But all in all, it's a really good truck. It's got pretty low mileage, I think somewhere around 150,000. It had, I think, 118,000 when we got it, so we really haven't put that much on it. Whoever's gonna buy it gets some pretty cool bumper stickers. More nice bumper stickers on the back. Man, we're gonna miss this thing. Come on, Coda. Farewell, our first love. We will miss you sadly, dearly. Hopefully our plans are to get another old square box style truck in the future. Something to drive around in the summer, but still 4-wheel drive, just because we just love the old school look so much. And we find, you know, there's plenty of them up here in Vermont that are in better shape than this one. So maybe one day when we have the extra money, we'll buy one. Yep, keys are in the ashtray. There's one in the ignition too. So here's our Dodge going away. Got 3 young, brave men taking it away.
Brave is an understatement.
And that's the Polaris right there. And we had to halfway push it, halfway drive it up on the ramp, and they're gonna take it home. Can't wait to see what they do with it.
Let me pull this up. Here, blow it completely over right there. Alright, do that.
Every time I want to put it in drive to go, it doesn't want to go. it down to the land with our new Polaris, and stalled out a couple times on the way down, but I think there was just so much snow packed in between in the back axle. Just every time I tried to give it gas, it would stall out. But I think we have a pretty good path worn. I'm really proud of our little pup Coda, and I'm also really proud of our new machine, because that just made the trek, you know, we did it in what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes on the way down. Yeah, compared to 30 minutes. So there's definitely a time and a place for machines. We just unloaded the first load. We're gonna probably stop, well, not stop, but go down to either our little stream or our pond to get Coda some water, because he ran the whole way next to us, the whole mile, and it was awesome. We're proud of you, aren't we? Come here. Good boy. And the cool thing about this is it's got a nice trailer hitch. So we have a little trailer right here that we use for the wheel horse. We'll be able to hook that up. The road is not maintained by the town, but they will provide fill for us to fill in some big holes and stuff. So as long as we do the work, they'll provide the material, which is pretty cool. We're gonna do it all with a wheel horse, which this thing is 14 horsepower, so it's got some balls to it, but it's just really slow, and the clearance at the bottom is not the greatest. And also the reverse on it is a little finicky, so I think the quad is just going to do the job much better, but the wheel horse will come in handy for mowing. So we're going to walk down to the water so Coda can get a drink, and then we're going to try to head back and get a second load in. Hope we can make it up that big tricky hill. I'll put a link up here so you know what hill I'm talking about, but I hope the Polaris makes it up that. Oh yeah. So this is what we were talking about in our last video. We love the beavers, but there's two small birches here, one right there and one right there, and they're kind of like the loggers. They just kind of drop the trees and leave them. I don't know why. We just don't want them to eat all of our firewood. Not that they're going to eat everything, but we just want to try to convince them to go that way a little bit more. Eat our neighbor's firewood. I don't know how we're going to do that. Maybe just continue to be active around here, so they kind of get
Coda scent eventually.
Yeah, they get Coda scent, and they also just kind of get the idea. What's your take on the beavers, Shakoi? I know you're very, huh?
I like them. I think once we put boundaries, respect for each other, they respect our privacy, and we'll respect theirs. We can still live coexisting on the same property.
Right, we're not going to hunt them because we're not like that. Cool, got it. It's still attached a little bit.
Yeah. That's probably why they left it. Got tired.
Right. Well, I don't feel bad. They can eat that. They don't usually eat big.
Yeah, they eat the tops. You can see that they ate a top right there.
Yeah, so that's why all the tops for this one's gone.
Yep.
Perfect piece of firewood. So maybe they're
kind of helping us.
Yeah, they're not working against us. They're working together.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
So that didn't last too long.
It was just our road's really snowy. We can't afford to get stuck when we're not living here.
We do have a come along, but we figured if we're gonna get stuck somewhere, we don't really want to leave the quad on the road, just in case somebody comes down.
But not living here, we can't go back and check to see if anybody needs us to move, but it
Right.
feels better if we're living here. We could leave it, we could hear somebody coming.
Right. The thing is, we didn't even really get out of our land. Trying to back out was a little bit of a problem because the way the snow is right now, yeah, it's like there's like this crust on top, and then underneath is like really soft powdery stuff. It was really, really slippery to drive on. It was fun, but we just don't want to get stuck on the road. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk back to the truck. It only takes about a half an hour, maybe 25 minutes, and then we're gonna pack a sled full probably, because that's about all we have left. We were planning to make 2 trips with the ATV, but that's not happening today. So and then we'll walk back again and we'll head out. It's all about just getting stuff to the land right now. So when we move, come the end of March,
Less stuff to move, the better.
right? Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to drive a U-Haul down this road. So we'll get the stuff and we'll snap back to you when we have a sled full. Made it back to land with load 2, and sleds are our best friends. I'm just gonna unload, take a breather, and then we're gonna head back. So this first part of the road, you know, we talk about this in other videos. I'll put a link up in the right hand corner. So if you're new here, you know what we're talking about. This first part of the road is pretty plowed. I mean, our tire tracks are pretty distinct too. If we snow blow, because we have a wheel horse with a 42-inch snowblower, I think, on the front. If we snow blow before it gets this bad, or if we plow with the wheel horse or the quad, and we keep up on it, we can keep the road like this. And this was a cakewalk when we were coming up with the ATV. So this first year it's a little hard. Us living an hour and 45 minutes almost away. But next year, I'm sure we'll figure out and to make it so we're not walking in all the time. Not that we mind walking, but just so it makes it easier for us. And I'm sure by our 3rd year here, we'll have it down pat, so we know what we're doing. So we're on the road again, heading back to the truck. Learned a valuable lesson, like we do almost every time we come here, that snow is a formidable adversary, not to be reckoned with. I mean, we kind of already knew that to some extent. I mean, unless you have like a snowcat or a snowmobile, it's pretty hard to get through sometimes. But until next time, Shikoi is signing off just by giving a stoic glance to the camera. So thanks for watching. If you like what we're doing, make sure you click subscribe up here and give us a like, a thumbs up, maybe some feedback in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Even if you have 2 tires in it, keep